Ukrainian are a near neighbour. They're more similar to us culturally. And also, you know, a lot of people getting in touch this morning have been making the point about why people who are seeking to come here or are seeking asylum don't...
Good morning, just gone 6 o'clock. Welcome to the show. How are we doing?
Hello there, we're all good. Welcome to you.
Lots been going on this week, hasn't
I'm
it?
slightly worried. Are you planning any rule breaking that we should know about this morning?
No, look, what I've learned in the last few days is that it's OK to...
Is that the length of time?
If it's for 9 minutes. If you want to rob a bank?
Hold on a second. So we actually have sunshine for a bank holiday weekend?
Yes.
Sure that's right? Something's not going to scupper that at the last minute?
The weather forecasts are never wrong.
Of course. Not that I'm not... OK, it's... To Downing Street now, and our political correspondent to come on Partygate throughout the programme, and also more to come on the Rwanda immigration plans, of course. It is our top story. And coming up, we'll be speaking to Syrian refugee and campaigner Hassan Akkad. Now, he risked his life fleeing to Europe in a leaky dinghy. We'll hear his story very shortly. But first, let's go over to Sean with the rest of the day's news. Small boat crossings.
Syrian refugee and BAFTA award-winning documentary filmmaker. Imagine saying that in the same sentence. Hassan Akkad fled his home at 7:35. Let's take a look at the weather now with Laura. Still to come. A person that wouldn't snitch.
All I can say is your neighbours need to be fearful. I mean, you're already planning who you're going to snitch on your road.
I think it's a menace. There are people driving too fast with schools, and you know there's accidents. I think it's great.
But is this the right way to do it though?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't even lead to a prosecution
I've always
for speeding.
I've always wanted to be a traffic police officer.
Just saying, be careful driving around Adil. You've been voting in our poll. Let's take a look at the results. 43% of you would, 57% say no, you wouldn't. Well, we'll be debating that next. Get in touch with your thoughts. You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV.
Wow, we were raving there.
I know we were. That was a little bit of disco music to get us going.
I don't know what that is. Competition time now with the ultimate staycation prize for you this week. Andy has all the details.
Now, have you ever seen a driver going too fast and, like Adel, wanted to do something about it? Maybe wished a speed camera would flash them? Well, a new app lets you report speeding road users, and that apparently could be the answer.
The creators are hoping it will encourage people to document traffic crimes in their area, which will lead to safer roads. But is it fair to snitch on speeding drivers? We're debating that in a moment. But first, here's Pip Thompson. She was in Birmingham. I think I recognise a couple of those speeding drivers.
Oh, did you? I thought you were going to say you recognise yourself as you sped by. Joining
us now is TV presenter Dom. Thank you, Harry. Now, you've been voting in our poll all morning.
Should we see if it's changed?
Oh, I don't think it has. I think it's stuck where it is.
Are people thinking it's nuttier or not?
Would you report your fellow motorists is the question we asked for speeding. 43% of you said you would. 57% said no.
Have you changed your mind?
No,
I
think I would.
The Porsche driver on your road isn't safe just yet?
No. We're not going to mention him again, are we?
No, sorry. Morning.
Yeah. All right, still to come. After nearly 50 years of rock, I thought we'd heard all the best, but that's absolutely beating them all. Gene Simmons, what a guy. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Here's Laura with the latest weather from Hever Castle. Laura, can you beat that line?
Hello there, good morning to you. Our main news this morning is that Boris Johnson is going to be announcing plans later to fly asylum seekers who cross the English Channel illegally in small boats 4,000 miles to Rwanda in East Africa to be processed.
Yeah, the controversial proposals are aimed at combating people smugglers, but charities have condemned them as cruel and say they will lead to more human suffering. Lorna Shaddick